Olá, me chamo Soraya, tenho 29 anos, sou formada em Biologia, faço parte do Albinism do nosso Nordeste e adoro usar meus cabelinhos loiros e minha sobrancelha branca. Tchau!
Olive Namteri from Kampala, Uganda. At Albinism umbrella, we're able to shine by providing food from the government to our beneficiaries. Happy International Albinism Day. Together, we shine.
Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer Edifons from Tanzania Albinism Society. I'm shining to say IIAD 2020 with love as frontline volunteer from Tanzania. My duty is to spread love.
We are made to shine. I'm Mohamed Usman Kamara, the Executive Director of the Sierra Leone Association of Persons with Albinism.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. If you're just tuning in, this is QTV News. Now, 13th June is International Albinism Awareness Day. It is celebrated to highlight the achievements, successes and the human rights of persons with albinism worldwide. Momudu Gajaga takes a look at how the day is being celebrated in the Gambia and around the world.
I can remember back then in junior school, when I tell people I want to study science, they will be telling me, no, you can't do it. Your vision is poor.
You pass people in the street, they start speaking in their sats, believing that if you do not do that, you will have a child with albinism.
Voices of persons living with albinism in the Gambia. They may not be hunted for their body parts like in other African countries, but they face discrimination, especially when growing up. The theme for this year's International Albinism Awareness Day is Made to Shine, chosen to highlight the achievements and successes of persons with albinism worldwide. The lack of public awareness about albinism often leads to misconceptions.
There is the need to raise awareness to change the normative narrative. Because in fact, currently in certain African countries, persons with albinism are being called COVID-19. Because they are being accused of being the one spreading the...
Persons with albinism are faced with multiple forms of discrimination, especially in Africa. Albinism is the total or significant absence of melanin or pigment in the skin, eye, and the hair. It is passed on to people through parents. In addition to affecting the appearance of the person, albinism often makes it difficult for the affected person to see clearly, especially on a hot and sunny day. It also increases their chances of contracting diseases due to exposure to sunlight, such as skin cancer.
There are a lot of myths associated with albinism, commonly linked to superstitious beliefs, which depends the discrimination and sometimes social exclusion that people with albinism face.
The most common challenges faced by people with albinism in the Gambia include social exclusion, poverty, lack of employment opportunities, and lack of sun protection.
This year's theme on International Albinism Awareness Day is Made to Shine. NHRC and partners stand with people with albinism to raise awareness on the challenges they face and advocate for increased protection.
On International Albinism Awareness Day, which is done every June 13th, the NHRC, the National Human Rights Commission of the Gambia, takes this opportunity to highlight.
I have experienced the situation whereby I need myself to show that I am a human being. It has been the time I was to get married. People didn't really see that I'm a real man. As a father, as a dad, we targeted in so many ways. When we go out in the community, my wife in most cases has been a target, and my kids, because the first thing people would say, wow, is this guy having a family, you know? Is this really your child? People still treat us differently because of our appearance. Your issues are kind of isolated. They wouldn't join you the way you would want them to join in the fight. They would just fight because of sympathy, but they wouldn't just join the fight because they would want to see equality. They would want to see love. I have reached a point where you become so worried and so frustrated to say, okay, then why should I fight for other people's rights? Because they don't fight for my rights. They don't feel my suffering, so to say, But I can feel their suffering. I can join to change their life. But then why can't they just join to change my life? Here's a situation whereby I'm struggling to be in the space whereby everybody would enjoy life like a father, like a mother, like a child. And these people can't just understand that. But for me as a person with albinism, I'm able to understand their needs. And then you try to raise so many questions why they can't just understand it that way and fight for us. If you look about, for example, child rights, we have people who are championing rights for children, and you fail to understand why they can't just champion rights of a child with albinism within that space. So I think it's a difficult thing to just understand.
If it's to be, it's up to me. Far from the usual music and entertainment. Hello world, my name is Regina Mary and welcome to another beautiful episode of My Voice, Albinism in the New Era.
I am 20 years of age and I am a rapper, full-on creative, I like fashion, I sing, I rap.
Oh, my name is Mpo Emmanuel Sikama, aka My Priest. I am a vocalist, MC, and a speaker.
Okay. So at that time, because I was going through, I guess, stages of my life, I was fat and I'm chubby and I look like this. So before even being an albino, I was bullied because I'm fat.
That level that I'll play with other kids, I'll do everything with that kid. You see, when I come, they will always be surprised about, okay, we've got this kind of a person around this place. Right. So like kids will call me the 417 whatever.
I wanna be that kid who's wearing the Gucci belt like I'm from USA. Understand, I'm about to get myself higher. Look, oh, dear God, why do people hate
My Voice? Hello world, my name is Regina Mary and welcome to My Voice. So today we have a different dynamic episode, doing things very, very differently. A mixture of two shows into one combination. So today I got to be invited to come and be interviewed at the SABC Channel Africa, the Albinism Report. And I figured since My Voice, Albinism, the New Era is about informing people, engaging and being informed, we should take the chance to interview the Albinism Report and have a look into another world of information and advocacy for albinism. My Voice.